So, I personally think that Microsoft needs to support keyboard and mouse fully on the Xbox One and the Xbox One X. This is the video why I believe so and where my thought process behind the entire keyboard and mouse are. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here, and I have been thinking here a lot lately. I've been thinking, from statements that, the Red Dragon made in one of his recent videos where he was talking about things that he would specifically do to reach out to, let's say that Phil Spencer was watching one of his videos and, things that he would tell him personally what he feels like they should do to make the brand better. And one of his particular topics I want to, brush up on a little bit, and it's mouse and keyboard support. Alright, I'll be the first one to say I'm not really a big, PC dude. I play it on occasion. There are a couple of games I prefer on the PC because it's easier to maneuver, like, Fable Fortune. I like playing that on PC. It's definitely a lot easier to play that on PC. I know a lot of people with the MMOs, and those games would be particularly easy to play. RTSs are easier to play on PC. So that gets me to my point. I feel like people don't really take in effect what exactly the PC library is that can never come over to console because of these restrictions to how many buttons that's on a controller. Take games like Dota, for example. Dota is a huge game on PC, League of Legends. Any RTS you can think of. There's a lot of games people don't even want to even try to play consoles because they can't have that mouse and keyboard support. Now I know what a lot of you are thinking is, oh, Gaming Addict, you can't have PC mouse and keyboard on controller because it's unfair for controller versus mouse and keyboard. And I would completely agree with you. Maybe they can do some separate playlists, but I'm looking at the bigger picture. When you can bring Age of Empires, just like the Red Dragon brought up that the biggest announcement at Gamescom was that the Age of Empires is coming out for Xbox. For PC, but not Xbox. So that gives the perception that makes it even worse than it actually is. Look at games like Halo Wars 2 and Halo Wars. They'd probably get a better, interaction and better sales if people could use a more friendly RTS, keyboard. And mouse is way more friendly to play those than your typical controller. Although, 343 did a really good job with Symbol Gaming on making sure Halo Wars 2 is simplistic enough to use a controller. So I do think that a mouse and keyboard can be really beneficial because you'll get games like Dota on Xbox. Imagine having stuff like Dota, League of Legends. There's Smite would be more played on here. Gigantic. There's a lot of games that for the most part it's dead on PC. Consoles. Imagine Overwatch. There's some people on PC that might play it on console if they have that, the keyboard and mouse support. Because a lot of people on PC don't really care about performance or anything as long as the game's runnable, as long as they have keyboard and mouse, because that's all they've really known for half their life. But, that's just my thought on it. I do understand that there's a lot of technical issues to having this in a widespread, issue. And, it's already starting to be done with the alpha for Minecraft, but I feel like if you induct the full support for keyboard and mouse, you would be able to go to these PC only games and get them on the consoles because you do have that support, and people would be more willing to play those games on that console because that support's there. But anyway, you guys tell me what you guys think. Would you use keyboard and mouse on console, or do you think that should be just something that strictly stayed on PC? I'm curious to hear what you guys say. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I'm making pretty regular content here now. I'm doing live streams, pretty much everything I can think of. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.